The upper body ergometer, it's probably one of the most underutilized pieces of equipment in a gym and anywhere, and we obviously love it. Let's talk a little bit about the benefits of upper body cardio and strength conditioning of a UBE.
Yeah, so you can't find them in most gyms, and you may not even find them in most PT clinics, especially a smaller clinic where you're really limited on space. So maybe we only have a floor pedal cycle that turns into, when you put it on a table, a UBE, but nothing to the versatility that the Excy brings. So the upper body muscles can be trained very similar to our lower body muscles, but because they're such small muscles, initially we really want to start out with shorter durations and lighter resistance, because you're going to fatigue a lot faster using a UBE, which is also great because people can see those results immediately and how fatigued they get and how much their heart rate has really increased. So initially your target heart rate may be lower on a UBE than an exercise, a normal stationary bicycle or a treadmill or elliptical and whatnot that's working your lower body. So one of the keys that we want to remind people is start easier and then build your way up, increasing your time, increasing your resistance, and making sure that you're giving those smaller muscles the chance to train just like you would train your lower body muscles, which are bigger, but knowing that they're going to start out with less endurance for this type of exercise.
And even while you have a leg injury, right? Sometimes, I mean, it's great for just overall training, but when you have a leg injury, a torn ACL or broken leg, broken ankle, it's amazing what you can do to get your heart rate up, being non-weight bearing.
Correct. And a lot of people who are having injuries, like an ACL injury or maybe a meniscus repair or total knee, or let's say a hip or an ankle injury, and they can't be full weight bearing, but it's driving them crazy not to be active. This is a great alternative to being able to be doing nothing because you can't bear full weight, or say you've got to go to a pool to do your exercise. Well, not everybody has access to a pool to work out their lower body, but anybody can have an Excy in their home or take it to the park or have it in their car to go anywhere that they can make this exercise really work for them and work for their lifestyle and get a great exercise. You can burn a lot of calories, get your heart rate up much quicker on a UBE because of all those things we talked about as far as those smaller muscles, faster than you can with your lower body in a lot of instances.
Exactly, and then crank it up and do those curls and do some
you
kind of
can
strength
really
training
target
too.
a lot, and your core is going to come in a lot with this UBE and the ways that you can change it, doing planks while moving those crank arms, even having to just stabilize from one side to the other so that you don't rock this and make it unstable. You've got to really bring in more muscles to help stabilize, which is great for us as physical therapists to take note of, so that we can make sure that that's what our patients are doing, and it should be something that individuals should also be looking at.